Morning, happy day 96 of day trading the market open with a small day trading the stock market open with a small account. Day trading the stock market open with a small account. I'm gonna get that entry or I'm gonna get that intro done. Can't even talk. I'm gonna get the intro right one of these times. And my goodness, the boys and girls are buzzing today. Stock market is approaching all-time highs with the ceasefire news. Huge, huge, huge. Unfortunately, when you have the big stocks like the Apple or whatever, the Meta and the Tesla and Apple, when you have those all moving, a lot of focus is on those, and we don't have a lot of love down here in the small cap, micro cap world. So slim pickings for good setups right now. You got, I'm sure you've probably all seen NA, which has absolutely went nuts. So I'm sure Ross crushed this one that went from $10 up to $34 for any of the pre-market traders. Way too expensive for me though. Can't trade it up in the $30 range. Pretty wild stuff. Pretty wild stuff. But that's really the only small cap or micro cap that's looking fresh right now, unless my scan's missing something, which is always a possibility. But we'll see what happens. We got about 1 minute until the open. I want to watch TRIB. Yesterday we had one that we kind of disregarded. We had a stock that we disregarded down by lower band, and it ended up cruising pretty quickly back to VWAP. So if we can try to capitalize on something like that, I think it would be nice. But we'll see. What's the news on it anyways? Approved for outsourced manufacturing from the World Health Organization. Okay, that seems to be pretty big news for a company that only has 10 million market cap. So yeah, I'd like to see what this does, and if I can get it cheap and kind of ride it out for a while, see what happens. We got a little bit of a wall here at about 71, so we'll see what happens. Game time right now. $71 and then $78 up there, looks like. INM, what are you gonna do over here? TRIB is hardly moving at all, which is interesting for a penny stock, because it doesn't really take too much money to throw some shares at it. So when you don't have any action on the tape, I don't know if that's a great sign or not. Okay, INM trying to show some life. Will this thing top out at 540? All right, we're gonna probably do the usual play here with EMA kind of off of VWAP right now. TRIB, what are you gonna do down here? Small buyer there at 67. Okay, so INM. You need to go back to your bed. All right, missed the play there at 429. That EMA play I was just talking about here. It's okay. That's okay. If it's strong, there'll be another. Oh, that was a flash. That one didn't count. Feeling way better today. This is day 7 of the cold. You can probably still hear it, but feeling way better. Got a good night's sleep for a change. don't know what kind of colds these days are lasting over a week. That seems a little aggressive. All right, trying to get nutty here on the extension on TRIB. By the extension, I mean that little extension down, little panic flush. INM showing some life. Okay. Take that quick little piece over there, and let's focus on INM now. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when Slater comes for you? INM. Okay, here we go. Extension. Extension. Gotta get the chart right. Gotta get the chart right. That looks pretty good. Alright, EMA at 440. Ooh, EMA and VWAP on top of each other. Here we go. Buzzing, buzzing, buzzing. Take the dip there. Small little dippy dip. Dip diddy dip. I wanted to add, but I feel like I missed it. It sprung a little too quick there. Okay. So, I was gonna say, it's not really bouncing much, is it? 58, 59. There's 60. There we go. It's a decent little bounce there. Okay, new minute. We'll cut that there and we'll add back, down, back. Try to add back down by VWAP again. VWAP EMA is at like 448. TRIB, what are you going to do? Are you going to just slowly work your way back like we saw yesterday? Nah, don't focus on that. Don't focus on that foolishness. $57.57. It's fighting. Ooh, this is a tug of war. This is a tug of war between bulls and bears here. Oh, I was going to say, where's the new 1 minute to make new highs right there? Oh, missed it. Missed it. Missed it. I missed it. Oh. Man, that would have been a nice little series right there. Hit that drop, hit that 1 minute. That would have been nice. Botched it. It's okay. It's all right. Yo, if TRIB extends itself downwards to this daily level, I might mess with that. For real, for real. Man, INM is buzzing. I only got one trade left, so I gotta really dial in which entry I want. Dial it in. Okay, let's see how it reacts to 5. Pre-market high is 540. Took out that pivot here. At least we have some love in the small cap land, huh? And it looks like I was watching the right stock. That's beautiful. $94, $96, $97. We got some sellers at 5. Oh, right through 5. That was strong. Holy smokes, this thing is buzzing. Drop, 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 drop. Let some of these other buyers in. Drop, drop. Oh, come on. Flirting with 5. Under 5. More. More. Come on. Let some of these other buyers in, including myself. Sellers at 497. Sellers at 497. Sellers getting eaten. Take that. See if 5 holds. 5 doesn't hold. I got to jump, even though it's small shares. Trying to get out. Okay. Oh, real lag on that. Real laggy on that exit, but I'm glad I took the shot. If I have to say I'm trying to get out, like how many seconds is that? That time is already spent that I've already hit the button. It hasn't executed, and then I still have time to say I'm trying to get out. What is that like? It's like a 10-second delay. Anyways, I digress. That's what happens when you trade on free brokerages. So yeah, that last trade I was playing this $5 area. I wanted to see a pop, like more or less what we're seeing now, but you only got one shot at it, and you don't want to ruin all the profits from the day. So yeah, we're up like $25 or something like that on the day. Good move. There you go. Or we could have just waited for the 1 minute to make a new high, which was there. But then you're hitting your head up against pre-market high. So this should be interesting. I'm interested to see how you guys did on this. I know some of you guys are going to crush it. This was a beautiful entry here. Let's recap this real quick. First trade was a panic flush. Took this, seemed extended down below lower band. This is more of a riskier type trade, but took that pretty quick. Next trade was this one. Took the new VWAP breakout, took the VWAP bounce, and then tried to take an EMA play here. Actually, no, I didn't. EMA was way off. I tried to take a micro pullback, which, a micro pullback is a pullback inside of its own, the own like house of its candle, or the own body of the candle. I used house to try to make it more visually appealing. So it is a pullback within its own candle, and I wanted to see it reclaim 5. It reclaimed 5. I jumped in pretty quick, and then it was kind of flirting with 5, like it was gonna flush underneath, and I wasn't trying to play those kind of love games. So I got out, and then missed this pop because of that shakeout. But that's okay. It was my last trade of the day, and I didn't want to ruin the profits. So I'm out. Spread love, be good to each other. Drop a comment, drop a like, let me know how y'all did. Peace.